Hi guys, so now I'm going to be going through my top 5 tech house tracks. Once again, go check the description to find links to all of these songs that I mention here. So, the first 3 on the list are actually the first 3 songs that I played on the night where I first DJ'd. So if you look at my channel, there's a video of me playing my first set in front of a crowd, and basically that was a warm-up set, and then my brother came on and played, and then later on I played a second set when it was completely packed, and these are the first 3 songs that I played. So I guess my favourite tech house music hasn't changed in a long time. When was that? Maybe 4 years, 3 years. Yeah, so I haven't been really collecting any new tech house since that first night I DJ'd. I guess because the night after that night I played another set for my brother, and I played tech house and techno, and it was a complete dive. Like I cleared the dance floor after him playing, so that was a slightly traumatic experience. And then I realized, okay, I need to get some new material, and that's when I started digging for Soulful House, which I just released a video about, so go check that out. My favorite Soulful House tracks. Yeah, so tech house was like my roots, which is weird, but yeah, I guess it's, you know, more commercial, more accessible, so it's a lot of people's like way into to club music, or just maybe music in general. Like for me, it sort of sparked my obsession with music. So yeah, tech house and techno I never listen too much anymore, and I haven't played since those first 2 nights of DJing, really, just because, yeah, I've taste has changed, slightly lost interest, but yeah, so first 3 songs I played that night, well, second set that night. First one was The Choice, Miss Bunty vocal by Cats and Dogs. And this song, I just listened to it before recording this video, and it still gives me goosebumps, partly because of the memory of, like, you know, first song. I would have been so nervous, and I was just like, right, I've just got to pick my best song to follow on from whoever was playing before, and to go off with a bang. And yeah, that's exactly what this song is. It's got the coolest funky acid noises in it, and the vocals are just so sick, and it was so fitting. Yeah, it was just the perfect song. And then after that I played Get Deep by Romero. That song is super trippy and dark, and yeah, really, really cool. Probably wasn't as popular as the music played before it, but yeah, I just, like, the great thing about that night was I was just dying to play a bunch of crazy, trippy electronic music, and that was my night to unleash. So Get Deep was a good example by Romero. The third song is La Furtiva se Sienta, the Junkies remix by Kasbah. This song is really cool, like, awesome vocals. I at that time I was just in love with any song with like Spanish, Latin vocals. Like yeah, this song was so yeah, kind of tribal, like tropical with the drums sounding, and yeah, just really nice song. So yeah, that was the third song I played. And then after I played those three, I moved on to techno, and that's where I played like a lot of Laurent stuff I'd found like through digging Laurent Garnier's sets, and and his like record label and all that. So after that was a bunch of like heavy techno that night, which was so much fun. But yeah, that's probably when the neighbours didn't enjoy that night. But yeah, so moving on, I didn't play this song that night, but number 4 is Everything, Mark Fanciulli remix by Rampa and Meggy. Really cool vocals, this one, and yeah, I just like the vocals, and it's great. Great tech house song, warming up a night, I guess, will work. Number 5 is Guilty, original mix by Funky Fat, and I played this after all the techno craziness. This was like to bring it back, like a little back a notch, I guess. Yeah, lovely tech house song. And then now we move on to bonus tracks. So these are another 2 tracks that I played later on that night after the techno, the heavy like doof 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 doof. So the first one is Pain in the Arse, Alex Kidd remix by Nina Kravitz, and the vocals to this are just so sick. Like I just love the vocals so much, and yeah, this was just like, like luckily I somehow timed it perfect. Like it was later on in the night, and like this is a sort of less in your face track, and it's deeper, so like yeah, worked out well. And then another one that I played similar time, Hate Me, featuring Patrick Cash, extended remix by KDA. And this again, sick vocals, deeper, perfect for like end of the night, having unleashed some heavier, like more in your face music, which is what happened that night, which was just like such an unbelievable night, probably the best night of my life. Like I was in bed afterwards and I couldn't stop shaking, and my heart was racing for like hours. I couldn't sleep, my ears were still ringing, and I was like, wow, this feeling is something else, after my first night DJing. So yeah, I'll have to put in the description a video from that night, from earlier, warming up that night. That'll be in the description. So I think I'm probably not going to be playing a whole lot of tech house or techno parties in the future, or just like in general. Like I won't be playing any in sets, because like it's usually played in clubs, or maybe maybe the one time is if we had a house party and I had complete freedom to just play whatever. That would be the only time, because I don't play in clubs, and you could probably tell from the settings of my videos that I'm moving more towards like rural settings over like cities, like urban, industrial, like that's where all the clubs are. So I probably won't be around too many clubs, and therefore I'm unlikely to play at raves, I'd imagine. So yeah, this music, I spent so much time digging for techno and tech house during COVID isolation, during the lockdown, and I guess this is my opportunity to share it, because it's been like 3 years since I've played any of it, and yeah, I still really like it. So bit of history, bit of story time, as well as my sharing my top favorite tech house music. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm currently trying to find shelter under under some water tanks, hence this, yeah, the setting. Yeah, cool. Here in Kenya, by the way. Yeah, so check out some of my other videos. Got a lot of stuff sharing music coming out at this time, so yeah, hope you enjoy, and leave a comment on some of your favorite tech house music. I'd be interested in hearing some of it, and let me know what you think of my picks. Okay, thank you.